Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back to watch Advent continue its war on affordable, durable, attractive floor coverings in XCOM, War of the Chosen. What can I say? Advent troopers, they hate hardwood laminates. They can't accept it. They're like, no, there will be no laminate flooring when we're around. Once this planet has been scourged of humanity, we're going full legitimate hardwood flooring anywhere there are floors. We don't care if it's bad for the environment. We don't care if it's 10 times as expensive as laminate. It doesn't matter. No manufactured timber products will be anywhere near our vicinity. I don't care if it's a hardwood veneer. Doesn't matter what the method is. None of that is getting used while Advent is on the scene. Absolutely not. Don't care if it means, you know, sending hundreds of Advent troopers to their deaths because they don't actually shoot at XCOM troopers. Instead, they just shoot at the floors. We don't care. We're eradicating the scourge of this flooring from... I don't get it. We've had like 5 troopers recently who have been injured, not by legitimate gunfire from the enemies, but by the enemies either 1, shooting and missing and collapsing a floor and sending someone falling to their deaths, or 2, just straight up shooting floors for whatever reason. And I'm a little salty about it. Advent just, they can't stand laminate flooring. But why? What do you have against laminate flooring? It's a solid flooring option. Requires less, you know, we don't have to go and clear cut old growth forests to produce it. 1 tree makes way more laminate flooring than if you're looking for the... Advent just hates everything about humanity, I guess. What were we doing on the overworld map? I honestly don't remember. We already have the codex brain coordinates. Largely, we just need to kill time. While everybody gets either 1 out of the hospital after falling from a 3rd story, after the floor collapsed, or 2, just to recover a little bit of, like, natural R&R time. A little bit of just weird off the tiredness a little bit. Speaking of tired, Pete worked, like, his 8th, shit, at this point I've lost count, 60+ hour week in a row, and I myself am also feeling the pinch a little bit, so my commentary is even shittier than usual, and I think we can all agree it's usually pretty shitty. But if it's worse than normal, I mean, you know, I'm offering up an excuse. It's straight up an excuse, that's what it is. It's just not the way things should go down. I should strive to be better, but you know what? I'm out of striving, that's it. I, too, am perturbed by the preponderance of laminate flooring that's going in use in modern day buildings, and I'd just like to see whatever happened to carpet. When did carpet become bad again? What's wrong with carpeting? Somebody remind me. All of these suck. Every single one of these. Future Combat 1 is pointless. We're not ever going to unlock another GTS ability. I suppose we could hunt the Chosen Warlock, but I hate taking any of our high-ranked troopers sort of out of the rotation. We could pick up another facility lead for a pair of sergeants. Probably our best overall option. I mean, that's almost certainly going to generate an ambush, though. Do we really need another facility lead, too, by the way? We have, like, 9. We could go unlock the Chosen Stronghold for El Huntador. Alternatively, hitting this superior weapon upgrade, especially if it turns out to be a repeater. Let's do that. That's probably our best bet. So, Vetter, Finger, you guys, you know what to do. We'll negate the chance when he gets wounded because we have, at this point, supplies we're never going to use. You guys go handle that. We'll get back to killing time and waiting for either a team to be healed up so we can go and hit the Codex Brain coordinates, or, alternatively, whatever our next mission is going to be to pop. That's just Avatar Project progress. Yeah, don't care. We can go smack the Avatar Project down by like 7, effectively, whenever we choose to do so. New month, new month. We don't care about any of this stuff. Regeneration regenerates lost health. Well, that's potentially bad, but since we typically kill them in a single turn anyway, so we need to go stop the Chosen then, because I don't want to do an Avenger defense with skirmishers. They're bad. Yeah, we're gonna go killer then, alien infiltrator. You know what? How much intel do we have? More than we're ever gonna spend. Chosen no longer suffer from any weaknesses. We definitely want to stop that. We have no more... What I'd really like to start seeing are some covert ops for bonus orders. We could actually use some orders that don't suck. 616 supplies. I'm going to ignore that for the time being. Do we have a team that I would feel comfortable sending to do battle with the Chosen? The answer is no, and I won't for like a week. We need... You guys get so tired so easily. We need 7, potentially 8 days. Let's keep an eye on the calendar here, because I got a feeling like we're going to wind up having to do an Avenger defense.
Avenger plotting.
Oh, that's going to suck. I don't want to have to defend the Avenger with skirmishers. It's going to be so bad. We can do our scanning, get 3 days here. We could send a tired team out to go assault the fortress.
We have made a number of new discoveries, Commander.
Oh, that's good. Let's kick over to the Shadow Chamber and... No, leave anyway is actually what I wanted here. We're going to kick over to the Shadow Chamber and try and do something useful with our time. There we go. Research that recovered stasis suit. We'll open up the end game as quick as we can. I'm beginning to wonder if it's worth it to even try and defeat all the Chosen on this one. Maybe we don't even bother with that. Maybe we just say to hell with it. Supply drop is complete. We'll go back to investigating this ominous glow down in Oceania. It's probably some kind of like bacterial bloom, guys. There's a ominous glow on the horizon, but the glow is actually just bioluminescent from some bacteria that are, you know, something got into the water. They found an ample food supply. They're replicating like mad. Just wait for the jellyfish to come along, and the jellyfish will, you know, they'll clean up the population. The jellyfish population will also explode. And everything the Earth is all about, it's a self-correcting system. It's all about maintaining and sustaining balance. A superior scope. Well, it's better than nothing. Don't need an engineer. Ability points I like. Recovering loot, increasing income, promotion. There we go. What else have we got that also has promotions? We could recruit a Templar. That's a promotion. Manufacture and an upgrade. Hunt the Warlock. Recruit a Reaper. Fabricate a PCS. We have 2 promotions then? Yep, 2 promotions. And those are the ones we're going to do because it's literally the only thing we care about at this point. Increasing a region income. Not super useful, all things considered, but... Groot? Binky? Groot? This one. Groot's the promotion here. Phil, Finelli, let's get you out there, Groot. Get in the mix there. We can add an engineer. Yukio Yamamoto isn't doing anything since we finished shovel duty. 1 more max rank trooper for the pile then. And now we just gotta get... Okay, we need like 4 days before the retaliation. We're down to... We did scanning for 3. We're down to 5 on this, so we need about 3 more days. Dr. Tigan finishing some research, so we'll get to check out John Bradford's amazing hair.
Yes, but in function. Commander, excellent. We can begin.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's begin ending this cutscene. Like, we've seen this... What is this, like our 6th run in XCOM 2? So, roughly 6 times now? This is like, trying to make... Trying to quibble about anything other than Bradford's amazing hair, which, by the way, impresses every single time. But at this point, I got nothing left to work for material. Every possible way there is to try and punch up this dialogue, I've already thrown it at the spaghetti's on the wall there, and it's just not sticking anymore. It needs to go back into the pot to cook a little bit. There's nothing I can do to surprise this. This is so dull.
Left open for what?
Whatever alien DNA Advent wishes to insert. Sectoid. Mutant. Even the species our soldiers refer to as berserker. In all cases,
somebody insert classic berserker joke here about would you like to make me fuck, I guess. Go ahead.
You mean the stuff we found at the black site?
No, you guys are just exhausting though. Has anyone ever told you that you're rambling, inane conversations that you periodically Shanghai me into? You guys are utterly draining. I'm exhausted by it.
Bears one key difference from the entirety.
I can't rehash this again. How many times have we been over this? Also, why do you have so many Erlenmeyer flasks, Dr. Tigan, with nothing in them? What are you doing with our flask budget? I've been looking at the line items on the monthly financial report there, and a line item for Erlenmeyer flasks is just out of fucking control. And I come down here to this laboratory and I look at it, and every one of them is just sitting empty on a countertop, looking vaguely sciencey. How come none of those Erlenmeyer flasks have anything in them? What are you doing with all those flasks? Bradford immediately pipes in. He's like, somebody said flask? Not that kind of flask, John. Not that, you know what? Maybe that's actually what he's doing with all those Erlenmeyer flasks. Whatever.
I agree. That is an important task.
It's not important at all, Dr. Tigan. It's pointless busy work to keep you out of my hair. Well, okay.
All systems check out. It's almost as if our own signal is bouncing back at us.
Or there's an Avenger defense that we get to do. Hooray! Well, this will be fun.
Looking for a breach. Almost got it.
No, you don't almost got it.
It's one of those things.
I was hopeful we could get a team in the field prior to the assault happening, but now we're going to have to send tired troopers on a mission. This is going to take them all out of action for like 2 weeks. This sucks. Now, I made every effort to prepare. I just fell short of my goal. I needed like 2 more days. Now we got to do it. Okay. I mean, we've got the turrets, so there's that. We will need line of sight on this, and unlike every other time we've done this, we won't have anybody who can just stay concealed to sneak up on it for us. Skirmishers are so bad. Hey, let's throw some more exhausting cutscenes in here. What do you guys say? I would have left 10 minutes ago, but you two won't shut up.
Just give the word. The Chosen have finally found us, Commander.
Yeah. Oh, good. A meager 29 enemies for us to kill with skirmishers who have basically nothing to offer. Wounded soldiers are allowed. Well, we're not going to go with wounded soldiers, but we are going to go with probably some tired soldiers. We needed 2 days. 2 fucking days.
To defend the Avenger and protect you, Commander. Commander, we can't afford to let this operation get away from us. Even if it means sending our wounded forces back into combat. We have to succeed at all costs.
Yeah, John, you're right. But succeeding here at all costs is likely to ultimately wind up costing us a very great deal in the future. Turop, you're ready. Let's get you out there. You know what? Let's switch you to AP rounds. Maybe not. Who else do we want? Well, all of our, like, good troopers here are all exhausted, so I guess we'll take... we might as well exhaust you guys in pairs, I guess. And then that just leaves us needing... anybody else who isn't tired is fine. Binky, this is a fine job for you. Let's just do that. So make utility items available. Weapons are all available. Armor's available. We probably sent one of our good guns out on a mission. We want you to have the best gun possible, which is advanced repeater, advanced scope, advanced autoloader. Blue screen rounds. Can we give you a weapon upgrade that's maybe a little bit better? I really want to get rid of that autoloader. Advanced expanded magazine, better than an autoloader. That gives you advanced everything. We're getting rid of that advanced scope and replacing that with the superior scope. Xander Cage's gun is a little bit better than it was just a minute ago. Turop, are we going to need this many mimic beacons? You know, maybe. We might actually need them this time. What else have we got? We can't deploy special equipment with any of our subsequent troopers, which is one of the things that's frustrating about this. At the bullpup, that's fine, Riddick. You can keep rocking what you're rocking there. Beardo! Let's get you a better gun, for starters. Superior scope, expanded magazine, and an autoloader. Advanced scope, advanced tear trigger. Yeah, this one is a better option for you. And then let's get you AP rounds. You're gonna have somebody who can penetrate some armor there, and then... you know, Binky, except for the gun, I think you're probably about as set as you're gonna get. What can we do for a gun? Superior stock, superior scope, advanced expanded magazine, sorted. Let's make one of our lowest ranked guys our #1 shooter. And then we're gonna have whatever's left over as Team 2, I guess. Well, our roster is going to be completely gutted at the end of this mission. We will have literally nothing left. Take a battle scanner. No, get some blue screen rounds on you because there's going to be a trillion billion robots. Knock around. We got you in the mix here. What do we want to give you? We're out of good guns, so you know what? Sorry, we're never going to have this many people on a mission ever again, so it doesn't really matter. We don't need guns that are all that good, other than it's going to make it difficult for you guys to pull your weight, I suppose. You're fine. Anybody else got a tactical armor? Yeah, Vetter. Okay, sure. Take some venom rounds, I guess. There you go. After the end of this, our entire roster will be exhausted, and most of the exhausted people will be injured, and everything's going to be terrible forever. We should try and get them legitimately shot, now that I'm thinking about it. The guys who are going to be exhausted and shaken for 22 weeks, what we should do instead is try to get them actually hurt a little bit. They'll spend less, they'll have overall less downtime if they take an actual wound than they will if they have to recover from being shaken. It takes like 2 weeks. If we let them just actually be dead, they'll be in better shape.
Attention all hands. This is not a drill.
Yeah, Bradford, you're right. Our Avenger integrity is down to 400. We have nobody who is stealthed or concealed, so this is gonna suck. There's a million billion enemy troopers out here.
We have to take them out before they breach our hull.
Yeah, John, please. Not our first rodeo.
Commander, that Chosen brought some sort of massive artillery cannon with it.
I see it.
There's no way
It's
we can
quite
take
large.
that
You're not
is
wrong.
operational.
Oh, good. There's a gatekeeper back there.
We're powering the cannon with a supplementary generator on board that truck.
You guys,
It will probably take
just,
them some
I'm
time
so
to
exhausted.
recharge.
Please just let me play.
So if we can take that thing out, the cannon itself will be useless.
No, it's fine. We'll just keep having it your way, Lily. So we've got enemy units over there, which we actually can see those guys, though. Give me a turret here. We can just shoot this man. You know what? Do that. There you go. What better way to activate a pod than just straight up have one of our turrets take a pointless shot and see if we can't draw these guys in to take cover behind this exploding gas station? Well, that worked basically perfectly. So then for a follow-up shot, I guess we'll just do this. Free damage. We've accidentally cloned the codex into what is for us a fantastic shot, because now it gives these guns something to do. Our guns, by the way, so far have been pretty lights out. Like that. No, I want the other gun, please. He's got a plethora of targets. Well, first things first. No point in having somebody relevant take that damage. And then you have a flank shot follow-up on the codex. 75% is acceptable. Nicely done, guys. Well, the mission's starting off nicely. Richard B. Riddick. You're last to act because you guys have mimic beacons, and in case shit goes south, we're gonna need those. So, who can grapple to where? Right, what can you see from this tile we need to know? You have 2 good shots from that tile. 2 good shots is 2 good enough. Beardo, get your ass in gear. There we go. And you have double flanker on this man. Take it. AP rounds drilling right through his carapace. I'm tempted to throw a grenade here, because we could probably kill both of you. If we could... Oh, if we can get... We're 1 tile short, though. If we could get a plasma grenade over here, we could kill that guy with the blast, and then drop that other dude through the floor, and that would be fatal. Binky, I don't suppose you could bring anything to the table on this. You are the man with the med kit, so we want to be a little careful with you. Now, all you can do is shoot the shield bearer. And 97%, that's fine. Go ahead and take him down. You got an extra ability point from a flank shot. Which leaves us one, I think, very badly injured trooper, and this guy. Actually, nobody has a shot at that dude down there, huh? We really need somebody to throw a grenade. I don't think, like, there's no chance you can get a grenade back there, can you? Nope. We have a super abundance of grenades. I'm trying to make use of them. Dominic? If we have you go deep, you can actually probably get the grenade there. You also are one tile short. I hate all of you. Why are all of you one tile short? I don't want to use a grenade to just destroy terrain. That's a bad idea. Well, alright, keep grappling then.
I take a new approach.
We do have 10 troopers to work with here, which seems like an utterly absurd number. I really just want to be a little bit further forward than where I am, but still have cover and don't potentially spawn another pod. So then do this. If we were going to do this, we should have done this from the start. We could have saved ourselves some time and trouble. So that makes you be dead. And then all we got to do is kill that guy over there hiding behind the gas pump, which should not be much of an issue. You should just have a straight up flanker. Not a flanker. In fact, not even a good chance to hit. But you did parkour. Which again, I've come out categorically saying I think is a bad ability, and I stand by that assessment. I do still think it's a bad ability. We can't really afford the whiplash here. We're gonna just not have enough actions. I don't suppose any of our turrets still have anything useful to do? Nope, not really. Alright then, let's move up and overwatch around the horn, because this is one actual fight where we have to sort of go forward and engage the enemies. We can't just sit back on our loyals and let the turrets do all of the heavy lifting. We're gonna have to go fight a little on this one. I don't like it at all. Rob, who is currently still scared of snakes. Snakes, why'd it have to be snakes? Binky, Overwatch is fine for you. Just run up here.
I must run.
What we should be trying to do is keep this mission as short as possible. That would be a helpful thing for us, but
Stand ready.
we can't rush in where angels fear to tread. That's a recipe for disaster, because as much as having these guys injured will suck, having them be dead will suck a hell of a lot more. Here comes the chosen assassin, who is the one assassin that will come at us, by the way, which is also problematic. The other assassins on this mission tend to just sit back and not really do much. The chosen assassin will come for us. She's gonna get shit on when she does, because she's gonna run into 10 skirmishers. And skirmishers may be the worst class in the game, but running into 10 of the enemy anything is actually bad. This is one of the missions where you don't start horrifically outnumbered. Usually you have like 6 troopers and you're fighting between 10 and 20 enemies, but in this case, you start out with 10 and we're fighting like 25. They've only got us by 2.5 to 1 ratio. Those are our kind of odds. You can see a truck. If you can see a truck, XCOM turrets can shoot the truck. Don't suppose either one of you has a shot at the truck? Nope, wrong side of the field. Alright, go ahead and finish it off then. Truck down, and there's a berserker over there, which is now coming in. Well, having that thing split into like 25 different codexes is super duper irritating. Turrets are still firing, so let's consider how we want to handle the rest of this turn. You can see like way too many enemies for my comfort. We could have you battle lord and take a bunch of extra actions, which is not a terrible idea, but an idea I like much better is just having you fall back and draw these guys into an unbelievable hellstorm of Overwatch. So let's do that. Everybody get to the best cover you can find and drop into Overwatch. You know, Pete, codexes aren't going to trigger Overwatch. You're right, they're not. Well, some of them might, actually, because they only don't trigger Overwatch when they teleport. And a lot of these troopers are not going to be teleporting. God damn it, XCOM. Just fuck you. Now is not the time for your misclick bullshittery. That's all I'm going to say. But a lot of this team won't be teleporting because they have to run up to us. So if we put you here, should be able to shoot out this window. Is that window open? I honestly can't tell. Knock around. Overwatch for you. Boilermaker.
I await their approach. I will watch.
Just let them come in. This berserker's gonna get just ripped apart. There's got to be like 22 people ready to shoot. Well, okay, never mind. He's not gonna get ripped apart. We're just gonna miss over and over and over. He's gonna pull all of our Overwatch. And then the codexes will be able to come in unmolested and just do whatever they please. You're on foot, so you should be getting overwatched. Psionic bomb. Well, there goes all of our bullets. Yeah, you're dead, by the way. So we do have the advantage of psionic bomb just straight up killing people now, which is nice. If they come in and psi bomb us, that is going to make somebody be dead. I was going to be furious if that shot hit. So we got a bunch of people who've got to get out of the slop. We need to get one more person close enough to the truck to shoot at it. Oh, right, the Chosen. I forgot she was here. Well, having the Chosen show up on a turn when we have no ammunition is going to be real problematic. So you are not in the goo? No, you're not in the goo, because if you were in the goo, you wouldn't have bullets. Take the shot. It's going to split that codex and make more codexes. We'll kill the other one. We'll come up with a solution to finish off our little friend there. And her little dog, too. You know what? At 90%, I think we take the longer shot. We've got other people over here who can deal with this. Like Binky, for instance. Crash through this window. Come over here. Take the flanker. Guaranteed kill. Codex goes down. We're over here spitting out murder 1, 2, 3. So we could advance up to here. What are the odds that triggers a pod? They have to be relatively low. You do have a shot from where you're at. It's just a terrible shot. Alternatively, you know what? We're just going to Wrath. We should be in full cover at the end of this Wrath. Oh, no, never mind. We chose absolutely the worst fucking possible place we could have Wrathed to. Because that's how Wrath always works. What's the stupidest possible fucking direction for us to Wrath into? Well, that's the one we'll Wrath into, then. You guys have no shots at that truck? You gotta be shitting me. The squad side snipers have no shot at the truck. Perfect. Well, then. This should be an interesting turn. We also don't have really bullets, either, so that's a thing. What can you potentially whiplash? That's a useful way to use our once per mission cooldown ability. I don't suppose you have an autoloader? No, you have no weapon equipment whatsoever. So Knockaround really needs to whiplash the robot and then run away. So let's do that. Don't miss, or you're just going to have to take the Overwatch. Good. Now for the running away part of the equation. Let's make that happen. Do we have anybody else that can lend you any kind of aid? Well, BFG at least has bullets. And now can see the codex. It's a terrible shot, but we're taking it. Codex down. I guess our goal will be to try to have everybody fall back into some manner of workable Overwatch. Critic, reload. You know what? Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try and we're gonna go Mimic Beacon here. We have no choice. This is a moment for a beacon.
Repositioning.
Grapple to here, take a shot, throw a Mimic Beacon, and throw it in a fashion that forces these guys to potentially run back into a bunch of Overwatch. That Purifier, I don't like the looks of. 73% chance to hit him, take it. Great shot. Again, we have 10 troopers, though. It barely matters. Battle Lord is tempting, but we absolutely have to have the Mimic Beacon, so no. Step up to here, Cage. You're going to reload. Dominic's going to reload. Knock around. We want you in full cover. Let's get you here. You know, Boilermaker, I could actually really go for a Boilermaker right about now. That would be... You can bonus action someone who doesn't matter, lick shit piss of anything. All of that's still in the slop, which we got to get out of. Also, you need to reload anyway, so who cares? Over here behind this fence, crack a reload. You're going to throw a Mimic Beacon, and you're going to throw it in such a fashion that all of these guys can see it, but we'll try and close in to maybe overwatch us. Or rather, generate some overwatch. So chuck that there. And then turret overwatches all the way around the... Turrets apparently can run out of ammo. That turret's also going to take damage. Hadn't considered that. That's bad. It didn't kill it. It did negate our overwatch, though. That's unfortunate. There's a codex over there? I forgot you were alive. Well, that's perfect. It was 5 damage. Quit your bitching. Oh, good. Just what we needed. For you to go berserk and run out of cover. No, this is great. Everybody just freaked the fuck out because one person got shot a little bit. That undo all of our Overwatch? There is still a Mimic Beacon out there, by the way. Not for long. Yeah, we're gonna get set on fire here. Well, the Mimic Beacon can't get set on fire. I was actually worried he was gonna angle that in such a fashion that he would hit 2 of our troopers, but he didn't. Lucky break there. It's a good thing we deployed the beacon. And now all we have to do is blow up that truck, and we should be able to kill the robot with splash damage. You're berserk still? Yeah, it's fine. So, knock around, you should be able to kill the truck, right? Yes. We're going to have you double tap the truck, and it should kill the robot behind it when it explodes. So, truck, go bye-bye. I don't know if that killed the robot or not. What can we get out of our turrets? You guys got any squad sight at all? Nope. No, don't throw a Mimic Beacon. Now is not the time, and also you used it already. Can we hit both of these men? Yes, and potentially destroy their cover. Also, yes. Good old volatile mix out there doing work, vaporizing terrain, and also vaporizing bitches. We're going to want you to get Overwatch, so now that these guys are flanked, anybody who can get a shot, we may just have move up to full cover and take an actual regular shot. Oh.
There's nowhere left to run.
Hello.
Nowhere you can possibly hide.
Forgot you were there.
Your final stand, Commander.
Well.
Spotted the Chosen. Get ready to fight.
Yeah, we should try and get rid of that armor. You're not wrong.
I will remember each and every insult made by your kind.
This should do some pretty nice damage. Grenade! Explosion! Oh, good. The explosion. Yeah, fantastic. Probably should have moved Binky before I did that. Here, kill the Chosen. Can you kill her with a whiplash? Probably can't even hit her with the whiplash. Should not have done that. Even if that hits, it's not a kill. That was a pointless waste. Binky? Are you on fire? No, you're just standing out in the open like an asshole. Well, you've got some shots. Let's take them. Can wing some fire at that elite purifier. He's standing in the open and is very far away. 0 for 2? Seems about right. You're shooting a billion miles away and through a window. Shouldn't be too salty that you missed. How do these things not have shots at those guys? Or at the Chosen? Yeah, that's the other thing they should be able to hit. We can bring you over here. You can shoot down at the Chosen. Beardo. AP round took the skirmisher bonus damage. It's not enough. Trivialize that. Oh, there's our Chosen dead. So, Binky, we're going to try and have you grapple if there's any roof left over here. Any roof? You might be able to get a shot from up here. And you're zeroed in. I mean, I've bested you on unbelievably large number of occasions at this point. I was hopeful your explosion might murder your friend, but it did not. Great shot. Boilermaker. Who else has still got actions here? Can you grapple anywhere useful? We need more shots up here.
Tactical movement.
I'm worried about leaving one of you out in the open and having that robot be 1, not dead, and 2, coming around the corner. So Overwatch for you. BFG. Let's get you up here just in case of robot coming around the corner. You're going to be on Overwatch as well. Turret. Overwatch. Overwatch all the turrets. Babylonian. Overwatch with the elevation bonus. Boilermaker Overwatch. And then we watch a grenade hit this tree.
Their cannon is primed and ready to fire.
Well, it only does like 12 damage, so it's fine. I'm not even going to chase that robot. We are not ready to pursue, we're not ready to file a pursuit on that shit. We're just not. There are going to be 2 more trucks, which are over here, surrounded by a large number of robots. We should very much like to go blow up the power supply before we begin prosecuting any kind of campaign against those guys. But also, I'm just going to wrap up the episode, because this is going to take a little bit of cleaning up here. And frankly, too tired. I'm pooped. I'm beat. I'm tuckered out. I'm Tucker and Dale versus Evil Doubt, and it feels like if I don't get a little bit of R&R, maybe Evil's gonna win, and we just can't have that. So I'm done. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see the culmination of this ridiculously badly timed Avenger defense, you might consider subscribing as well. New episodes of XCOM every single day. Right now, however, thanks very much for watching. See you again soon.